Good morning, teacher. Are you busy? I would like you to help me with something. Hello, Brian. Well, right now, I am waiting for my students, but I have a few minutes. Excellent. I know that if I want to speak like a native English speaker, I have to practice a lot. But there is also something really important. I am facing a very big problem while speaking in English. I mean, if I want to speak English fluently, but when I speak in English, I forget the words. And then I become silent, and I have nothing to say. Can you please help me with this? I am feeling very sad. I understand, Brian. Don't feel sad, it's completely normal to face challenges when learning a new language. The key is to practice and build your confidence gradually. Let's work on some strategies to help you improve your English fluency. Thank you, teacher. What can I do to remember the words better and avoid getting stuck in the middle of a conversation? One effective way is to expand your vocabulary through regular reading and listening to English content. This could be books, articles, podcasts, or even watching English movies or TV shows. Make a habit of noting down new words and phrases you come across, and try to use them in your conversations. That sounds like a good idea. I'll start incorporating more English content into my daily routine. But what if I still forget words when I'm speaking? Another helpful tip is to practice speaking English as much as possible. Find language exchange partners or join English speaking groups, where you can engage in conversations. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Also, don't be afraid to make mistakes. They're a natural part of the learning process. I'll give it a try. It's just frustrating when I know the words, but they slip my mind when I'm speaking. It happens to everyone, Brian. Don't be too hard on yourself. To overcome this, try using the words you've learned in different contexts. Create sentences or short stories with those words to reinforce your memory. Repetition and application in various situations can make the words more accessible in your mind. That makes sense. I'll start implementing these strategies and see how it goes. Absolutely, Brian. I'm glad you're willing to try these strategies. Now, let's delve into some specific techniques to help you memorize words more effectively. Create flashcards with the English word on one side and the meaning, or a picture representation on the other. Regularly review these flashcards to reinforce your memory. Associate new words with familiar words, images, or sounds that are easier for you to remember. Creating mental connections can make the memorization process more enjoyable and efficient. Link new words with words you already know in your native language. Drawing parallels can make it easier for your brain to recall and use the words in conversations. Explore memory techniques like the method of loci or chunking. These methods involve organizing information in a way that makes it easier to remember. Engage in word games like crossword puzzles, Scrabble, or online vocabulary quizzes. These games not only make learning fun but also reinforce word retention. Break down your language learning goals into manageable tasks. Celebrate small victories, such as mastering a specific set of words, to stay motivated. Visualize the meaning of words by creating mental images associated with them. This technique can enhance your recall when trying to retrieve words during conversations. Keep a journal where you regularly write sentences or short paragraphs using new words. This practice not only reinforces your memory but also improves your overall language skills. Thank you so much for these valuable tips, teacher. I really appreciate your guidance. You're welcome, Brian. I'm glad you found the suggestions helpful. Remember, language learning is a gradual process, and consistency is key. Now, let's talk about passive and active vocabulary. Passive vocabulary refers to the words and phrases you understand when you encounter them but may not use them actively in your own speech. On the other hand, active vocabulary consists of words you can confidently use in your conversations. Got it, teacher. So, how can I work on both my passive and active vocabulary? Great question, Brian. To enhance your passive vocabulary, continue exposing yourself to diverse English content. Read extensively, listen to various sources, and pay attention to context. This will help you understand a wide range of words, even if you don't use them actively. For active vocabulary, focus on incorporating new words into your speaking and writing. Practice using them in sentences, and actively seek opportunities to include them in your conversations. Engaging in regular discussions and applying new words will gradually shift them from your passive to active vocabulary. That makes sense. I make sure to consciously use the words I come across in my daily conversations. Exactly. By being mindful and intentional about using new words, you'll strengthen your active vocabulary over time. Don't hesitate to ask for feedback from native speakers or language partners to ensure proper usage. I will do that. Thank you for explaining the difference, teacher. I'll work on expanding both my passive and active vocabulary using these strategies. You're welcome, Brian. I'm confident that with consistent practice and dedication, you'll see improvement in your English fluency. Now, let's discuss the importance of pronunciation in enhancing your overall communication skills. Yes, teacher. I've noticed that even when I know the words, my pronunciation is not always accurate. How can I improve my pronunciation? Improving pronunciation is a crucial aspect of language learning. One effective way to enhance your pronunciation is by listening to native speakers, and mimicking their intonation, rhythm, and speech patterns. You can use language learning apps, watch English videos, or listen to podcasts to expose yourself to different accents and pronunciations. That sounds like a good idea. Should I practice with a native speaker to get feedback on my pronunciation? Absolutely. Engaging in conversations with native speakers or language exchange partners is an excellent way to receive feedback on your pronunciation. They can correct your mistakes and offer guidance on online language exchange platforms or local language exchange. Meetups can be great places to find language partners. I'll definitely give that a try. Are there any specific exercises or activities I can do to practice pronunciation on my own? Certainly. One effective practice is to use tongue twisters. These are sequences of words or sounds that are challenging to pronounce quickly and accurately. Regularly practicing tongue twisters can help improve your articulation and clarity. Additionally, try recording yourself speaking and listen to the recordings. This will help you identify areas for improvement and track your progress over time. I'll start incorporating these exercises into my routine. Thank you for the advice, teacher. You're welcome, Brian. Remember, the key to improvement is consistent and focused practice. If you encounter challenges or have specific questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to support your language learning journey. I appreciate that, teacher. I'll make sure to practice regularly and reach out if I need further assistance. Fantastic, Brian. Keep up the good work. And I'm confident you'll achieve your goal of speaking English fluently.
Listeners, I hope you like this conversation. If you cool and improve your English a little more, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with friends. And if you want to support this channel, you can join us or click on the Super Think button. Thanks.